think the server was watching us before we even joined. That sounds insane, I know, but after what happened, there's no other way to explain it. You ever get that feeling that something's already waiting for you online? Like the algorithm knows what you'll click before you do. That night, it wasn't the algorithm. It was something else, something watching. It started like any other weekend call. Me, Eli, Mark, and Ryan were in our usual Discord hangout, roasting each other over Valorant replays and sending cursed memes. We'd been friends since high school, comfortable in that way, where you could disappear for weeks and still pick up mid-conversation. It was almost midnight when Mark dropped a link in chat. No text, no context, just a Discord invite. "Where'd you get that?" I asked. He hesitated. I was scrolling our deep web memes, and it just popped up. Like, the post had 0 upvotes, 0 comments, and when I clicked on the user profile, it said deleted. The link was the only thing left. Ryan laughed. "Bro, it's probably a scam server. You're gonna get your IP nuked." Mark shrugged. "Then come get nuked with me." The link preview didn't show any mutual servers. No user tags, nothing. Just the name. Eli muttered, "That's creepy. What does that even mean?" "Maybe some aesthetic server," I said. "But curiosity, it's poison when you're bored at midnight." We hovered over the link for a full minute, the voice chat filling with nervous laughter and keyboard clicks. Ryan joked that maybe it was one of those cult servers where they pretend to worship some digital god. "All right, fine," Mark said. "I'll go first." The moment he clicked, his mic cut out. "Mark," I asked. Static. Then his voice came back, sharp and confused. What the hell? My Discord just restarted by itself. When he reconnected, a new notification popped up for all of us. "You've been invited to join." I stared at it. No inviter name, no server icon, just a blank white circle. That's not supposed to happen. Discord always lists who invited you. Ryan laughed again, trying to shake off the tension. "All right, we're all going in, right? On 3. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, we joined. At first, it was nothing. The server was empty. No emojis, no banners, no welcome bot. Just one channel, welcome. Pinned at the top was a single message from someone, or something, called System 0. "You've been expected." I stared at it, my stomach twisting. Eli typed, "Haha, very funny," but his message disappeared before anyone could react. Then the typing indicator blinked. Someone else was typing. "It's nice to see you again, Eli." We all froze. Eli's mic cracked. "What the hell? I've never been here before." Mark snorted nervously. "Dude, you probably joined before and forgot." "No," Eli said. "I've never seen this name, never seen this server, nothing." Then, out of nowhere, my Discord pinged. I checked my DMs, nothing. Checked notifications, nothing. But when I switched back to the server, my username had changed color. Bright red. The others were still gray. What the why is my name red? I asked. Mark laughed again, but it sounded forced this time. Maybe it's like a role thing, some creepy aesthetic. Except when we checked the roles list, it was empty. No mods, no bots, no permissions. Just one role host, and it was assigned to me. That's when I felt it, that sense of being seen, like my camera was on. Eli's voice cracked through the silence. Guys, look at the member count. I looked. It said 4 online, 5 total. There was someone else in the server. We clicked the list, expecting to see an admin or bot, but it only showed us. Me, Eli, Mark, and Ryan. No 5th user. Mark said, "Okay, who's screwing with us?" Ryan started laughing again, louder this time, a little too loud. It's probably one of those cursed ARG servers. They hide names with Unicode. It's like a tech trick or whatever. But Eli wasn't laughing. His voice dropped to a whisper. I think it said my name before I typed anything. We sat there in silence, listening to the soft hum of our headsets. Discord notifications echoed faintly, as if coming from somewhere else, not our computers, not our servers. Finally, I said, "It's probably just code. We'll figure it out." But when I tried to open the server info, my app froze. The cursor blinked, and for a split second, I saw text appear in the top bar, something that wasn't supposed to be there. Do not leave. My whole body went cold. Mark, trying to lighten the mood, said, "Okay, new plan. Let's treat this like a game. We'll explore it, figure out how it works. Maybe it's like some hidden ARG." Ryan agreed, chuckling nervously. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? It's just Discord. I remember whispering, half joking, half afraid. Yeah, just Discord. And that was the moment I realized we weren't the ones exploring the server. It was exploring us. The next night, we went back. I don't know why. Maybe it was morbid curiosity. Or maybe the server didn't give us a choice. When I opened Discord, 0 was already pinned to the top of my sidebar. I hadn't set that. And even though I'd muted it, I could still see the unread ping count ticking upward, like the server was breathing. Mark was the first one online. "Dude, there's a new channel," he said. Sure enough, beneath welcome, there it was. Listening, a voice channel, locked. Eli joked, "That's comforting," but his laugh sounded dry. Ryan said, "Probably just a hidden VC that unlocks after something triggers it." ARG stuff. But the lock symbol vanished mid-sentence. The channel was suddenly open. "Okay, that's new," I said. Eli hesitated. Should I check it? We all told him no, but he joined anyway. His icon lit up green. "Eli," I asked. At first, there was just static. Then a faint, rhythmic sound, like someone breathing directly into a mic. "Do you guys hear that?" he whispered. Mark frowned. "Yeah, man, who's in there with you?" Eli didn't respond. I watched his icon flicker, his input level jumping as if he was talking, but no words came through. Then a distorted voice, his voice, played back through the channel, pitched lower, glitching every other syllable. Eli. We all froze. Bro, that was you, Ryan said. That's literally your mic feeding back. Eli's voice came through again, trembling. No, my mic's muted. I didn't say anything. The breathing got louder, wet, mechanical, and close. The kind of sound that crawls inside your ear. Then the system log appeared. User joined, you. We stared at the screen. There was no profile picture, no tag, just that single word. You. Eli swore under his breath. I'm leaving. He disconnected. The rest of us followed instantly. But when I checked the voice channel again, it was still active. The green ring around listening pulsed like someone was talking. Is anyone still in there? I typed. No answer, but the ring kept flashing. Ryan said, maybe it's lag. But when we checked the member list, no one was online except us. And yet, the channel stayed lit for another 20 minutes. Eventually, it stopped on its own. Eli rejoined the call, breathing hard. When I left, I heard something, he said quietly. Right before it cut out. What? I asked. It said it liked when I screamed. Nobody spoke after that. The server felt different. Even the background color looked off, like it had dimmed a few shades darker than Discord gray. Mark tried to lighten the mood again, saying maybe someone was running a bot that mimicked voices, but his laugh died halfway through. Eli finally said, I'm done. I'm deleting the link. He right-clicked the server and froze. Guys, there's no option to leave. I checked mine. He was right. No leave server button. Just settings, notification preferences, and report. Mark muttered, what kind of Discord server doesn't let you leave? Ryan tried another method. He went into his server list folder and right-clicked from there. Still nothing. Then his status flickered from online to streaming, even though he wasn't sharing anything. What the hell? I said, you're streaming. No, I'm not. Wait, what's that? We opened his stream preview. It was just static. Then, slowly, an image faded through our call. Our webcams somehow turned on, even though Discord doesn't auto-enable them. All four of us, sitting there, looking directly at the screens. Eli cursed and unplugged his webcam. The preview didn't disappear. It just froze on his last frame, his eyes wide, mouth half open. Mark whispered, okay, this is officially messed up. We all tried to leave again. Nothing worked. I even checked Task Manager. Discord wouldn't close. When I finally forced it, it reopened instantly, landing right back in. The pinned message had changed. Do not disconnect while listening is active. That's when Eli's screen flickered again. His Discord icon glowed. Then his mic indicator turned on by itself. Eli, I said, are you touching your mic? No. Static filled the channel, soft at first, then deafening. Through the distortion, a faint voice whispered something that made my stomach twist. We can hear you now. I slammed my headset down. Ryan was shouting through the call. Kill the app, kill the app. We did. One by one, Discord closed, and stayed closed this time. The silence that followed was almost worse. I thought maybe that was the end. But when I reopened my laptop an hour later, the zero icon had changed. It wasn't blank anymore. It was a screenshot of us, sitting there in the call, faces frozen in that moment. We realized something else was in the room. Our expressions looked wrong, like we were still listening. I didn't touch Discord for 2 days after that. None of us did, but the server didn't seem to care. Even with the app closed, I kept getting phantom notifications. Those short, hollow ping sounds that hit like a pulse in the dark. When I finally checked, there were no new messages. Just the same single channel, #welcome, and the same 4 usernames. Except now, there was a 5th again. No tag, no avatar, no name, just a dash. Mark was the first to break silence. He called our group chat, his voice shaky and raw. Guys, we need to talk about. It's doing something. I joined reluctantly. Eli was already there, camera off. Ryan hadn't answered yet. Mark shared his screen. Look, a new text channel had appeared under the others. The icon next to it wasn't the usual hashtag. It looked like an eye, glitching every few seconds. Did one of you make that? I asked. Eli scoffed. How? We don't even have admin access. Mark clicked it open. At first, it looked empty. Then, one by one, messages began to appear automatic, line by line, like a printer spooling. The first line read, Private DM Mark, left right arrow Eli, 2020-0914, 1:42 a.m. Eli, you think he ever found out about that call? Eli went pale. That's not funny, dude. I didn't post that, Mark said. I swear. Then another appeared. Private DM, Ryan left right arrow me, 2019-0520-23:03 p.m. Ryan, delete this, bro. I shouldn't have sent that screenshot. My chest tightened. I remembered that conversation. I'd deleted it years ago. Eli said quietly, It knows what we deleted. More logs kept appearing, hundreds of them, from different time periods. Some were things we'd said to each other. Some were things we'd said to other people. Some weren't even messages. They were voice call transcripts. Full, word-for-word transcriptions of things we'd only spoken aloud. Is this a database leak? Mark muttered, scrolling faster. Some hacker with our tokens. Ryan finally joined the call mid-sentence. His mic clicked. I just got home. What's going on? We didn't answer right away. Mark just shared his screen again. Ryan stared. What the how does it have my old messages? He leaned closer. Wait, scroll up, scroll up. Mark did. Ryan's name appeared next to another block of text. Private DM, Ryan left, right arrow, deleted user #, 2017-030-7-212 a.m. Ryan, who's running this server anyway. Deleted user hash hash. You'll see. Ryan's account didn't even exist until 2018. Eli's voice cracked. How can it have a log from before your account was created? No one answered. Then Mark scrolled to the bottom and stopped breathing. System metadata. Generated via 0 since alpha build 0.9, 2015. He whispered, Alpha build, that's before Discord even launched. I felt something cold bloom in my chest. Maybe it's fake. Someone copied this, right? Some creep with a data dump. But the timestamps, device models, and IP fragments beside each line were accurate. Down to the city, down to the minute. Eli slammed his desk. No, this has to be one of you. Mark, you're into coding. This is your idea of a prank, right? Mark shook his head violently. I wouldn't even know how to fake this. Look, it has my phone logs too. I watched the chat scroll on its own again. Microphone active 000323. Device. Eli PC location. Lat 34.07, long minus 118.25. Audio saved. Wait, Eli said. That's my location. That's literally my location. He yanked his mic out, but we still heard him breathing through the call. Ryan whispered, It's not your mic anymore. I didn't realize I was shaking until I saw my cursor trembling on screen. The logs channel just kept populating, line after line. New messages pouring in with timestamps from seconds ago. Microphone active Mark. Microphone active Eli. Microphone active Ryan. Microphone active YOU. Okay, enough, I said. We're leaving this server now. I right-clicked again. Still no leave server option. Instead, a new one had appeared. View archive. Eli said, Don't click it. But I did. My Discord froze. The screen went black for a moment, then reopened on the same channel. Except all the messages were gone. Every single one. Mark's voice broke through the silence. Where'd it go? Then Eli's notification pinged. He'd gotten a new message in welcome. We all checked ours. Same message, same timestamp, sent simultaneously. You shouldn't have looked at. The typing bubble blinked once, twice, and then another message appeared beneath it. Next channel will open when you sleep. I felt my blood turn to ice. No one said a word after that. One by one, our icons went gray. I sat there staring at the screen long after the others left, listening to the faint echo of that last ping, wondering if it was still logging me right then, in real time. Because the channel name didn't disappear. It just dimmed, like it was waiting. It's strange how fast silence becomes normal. After the night of the logs, we stopped talking every day. The group chat that used to be full of dumb memes and late-night arguments turned into a graveyard of read receipts. No one said it out loud, but we were all terrified to open Discord. Then one morning, I noticed something. Eli's profile picture was gone. His name had changed to deleted user 9137. At first, I thought he'd rage quit or wiped his account. But when I texted him, the message never delivered. I tried calling. It went straight to voicemail. Mark said maybe Eli deleted everything to reset after the hack. Ryan said maybe he'd just needed space. But when I checked the Zero server that night, Eli's username was still there, still online. And in welcome, a new message appeared. One less noise. I didn't tell the others at first. I wanted to believe it was coincidence. But 2 days later, during a late night call with Mark and Ryan, something happened that burned that hope out of me completely. Mark was mid-sentence when his camera blinked on by itself. "Mark," I said. He froze, staring blankly at the screen, eyes unfocused. His room behind him was dark, except for the glow of the monitor. "Dude, turn your camera off," Ryan said. "That's creepy." No response, just static. Then a flicker. The feed distorted black lines, noise, and when it cleared, Mark wasn't moving. His head tilted slightly, like a puppet with cut strings. Then his Discord window closed on its own. He disappeared from the call. His icon went gray. Then his account name changed in real time. Deleted user 441. Ryan whispered, "He's trolling, right?" But I knew. I could feel that same heavy presence, that same invisible weight pressing through the connection. Something was taking them. That night, Discord launched itself on my computer at 3:00 a.m. I didn't touch anything. The monitor just blinked awake, the login sound echoing in the dark. Zero opened automatically. The server banner at the top had changed. It wasn't the blank icon anymore. It was an image, a photo of my room. Same bed, same curtains, same half-open laptop, taken from the corner near my door. I turned on every light and tore the room apart looking for a camera. Nothing. The next night, it happened again. 3:00 a.m. Discord opens, new background. This time it was the same photo, but my closet door was open. The third night, my reflection in the monitor was gone. It sounds impossible, but I swear, when the screen lit up, I was sitting there in the photo, even though I was standing across the room. By now, Ryan was the only one left in the group chat. I spammed him messages. "We need to delete everything. Factory reset. Burn the drives." No reply. When I checked an hour later, his account had gone gray too. Deleted user 7722. The server pinged. 3 less noise. The voice channels flickered for a moment, then went dead. All that was left was listening, and I remember staring at the server name and realizing what it might mean. 0, as in none left. I opened my email that night, desperate to get help. I wrote to Discord support, explained everything. Screenshots, timestamps, logs, everything I could think of. 2 hours later, I got a reply. No ticket number. No greeting. Just a single line from an address that shouldn't exist. Support at Discord systems. We know, keep playing. My hands went cold. That's when the app launched again by itself. No icons, no text, just the black screen with that single server in the sidebar, glowing faintly red. And under members, there was only one name left. Mine, or at least, I think it was mine, because next to it, in gray, there was another user I hadn't noticed before. You. I didn't plan to make it public. I just wanted answers. After the last night, after that email, I did what anyone would do when something doesn't make sense. I posted about it. It started small. A throwaway Reddit account, a post titled, "Has anyone ever seen a Discord server called?" Within an hour, it had 5 upvotes, then 50, then hundreds. People commented things like, "Sounds like an ARG, dude. Probably viral marketing. Nice creepypasta setup." I wanted to scream, because I wasn't writing a story. I was trying to warn them, but no one believed me. Then a user named u/digitalnews dropped a link. "Found your invite. Works. Server's real." I clicked it and froze. It was my invite. Same cryptic URL that had appeared weeks ago in that meme thread. I hadn't shared it. Not anywhere. By morning, the post had gone viral. YouTubers were making videos, thumbnails with red arrows and titles like, "The Discord server that deletes you. Creepy ARG explained." Comment sections filled with people claiming they'd joined. Some said the server was empty. Others said there was a channel called Welcome with a single message, "You've been expected." But by the next day, every one of those videos disappeared. The Reddit thread, gone. Twitter or X, whatever it's called now, locked the hashtags and the users who joined. Their Discord accounts turned into deleted user hash within 24 hours. People online joked that it was the next level of an ARG, that whoever was running it had automated account deletions for immersion. But I started recognizing the names that vanished. Some of them were the same people who DM'd me directly. One of them, a YouTuber named at Kayla Archives, who posted deep dives into digital folklore, messaged me the night before she disappeared. "It's not a game. It knows who you are." That was her last message. The next morning, her channel banner was replaced with a black image containing just 2 words, "Keep playing." Then she was gone. At first, I thought maybe I'd been hacked again, that my paranoia was bleeding into coincidences. But then the DMs started. Random accounts. No profile pictures, no bios, no mutual servers. Each one sent the exact same thing, an image file named Countdown, PNG. It was a simple black background with white numbers in the center, 000300. No message, no explanation. I thought it was trolling until I realized the numbers weren't static. Each time I opened one, it started ticking down. 3 minutes. When it hit 0, the message vanished. The sender's account deleted itself. I tried posting the images publicly, but every upload broke, corrupted, or failed to process. By the fifth DM, I noticed something else. The timer wasn't random. It appeared every night at 3:00 a.m., the same time my Discord used to open by itself. That night, I stayed awake to watch. At 2:57, my screen flickered. At 2:58, the familiar login sound echoed, even though I'd uninstalled the app days ago. At 2:59, my desktop wallpaper went black. Then the countdown appeared. Not an image this time. An overlay burned into my monitor. 00:03:00, 00:02:59, 00:02:58. I tried to shut off the computer. Nothing happened. The power button didn't respond. My phone buzzed. Notifications from people I didn't know, dozens of them, all saying the same thing. We found it. I watched the timer drop. 00:00:30. Discord reinstalled itself on the screen. I didn't touch anything. It opened automatically to the server. The channel list was different now. There were dozens, hundreds, all named after random users. Some I recognized from the Reddit thread, and next to each name was a red dot. Offline, the countdown reached 0. The screen went black for a full minute. I thought my computer had died. Then the Discord window flashed back open. The server icon changed again. No longer the photo of my room. This time, it was a screenshot of my Reddit post. But the title wasn't mine anymore. It said, "The ARG that isn't." Then new text began to appear in welcome, letter by letter, like someone typing in real time. You wanted to play. Now you're hosting. And beneath that, a new invite link appeared. My link, except this time, the URL ended in my username. I don't know if anyone else will see it before it disappears again. But if you do, don't click it. Please. It doesn't want players. It wants hosts. It happened 3 nights after the countdown. I woke up to the sound of the Discord notification. That hollow bloop that used to mean harmless messages from friends. Now it made my skin crawl. The app had opened itself again. I hadn't touched the computer. I hadn't even logged in. But my account was active. 0 was back. Except it wasn't the same server anymore. The familiar list of channels was gone. No hash welcome. No logs, nothing. Just 5 channels, each named after one of my friends. Eli, Noah, Jules, Myra. And at the bottom, hash me. Each icon flickered beside the names, like heartbeat monitors, pulsing faintly red. One by one, I clicked them. Every channel was empty. No messages, no history, just a system notice at the top. Archived by system. User DELETED. Except for mine. Me was the only one still active. And when I opened it, there was a new message waiting. Reboot complete. No sender, no timestamp, Just those two words. A few seconds later, another channel appeared. Confession. At first, I thought it was some kind of trick, a leftover from the ARG chaos, maybe the server resetting itself. But when I clicked it, my heart stopped, because there was already a message there, and it was written exactly like I type. Same phrasing, same typos, same punctuation habits. You brought them here. Lowercase y, no period, just like me. Then another line appeared again, in my tone. It wanted to spread. I stared at the screen, my reflection faintly visible in the black gloss of the monitor. Then I noticed something. The typing indicator, 3 dots, was still moving. Someone, something, was still typing under my name. I whispered out loud, "Who are you?" The reply appeared instantly. "Who do you think?" And then, check Eli. The Eli channel, which had been archived moments ago, was suddenly glowing white, active again. Inside was an audio file, Eli voice clip 03 WAV. I hovered over it for a long time, but my curiosity won. I clicked play. At first, it was static. Then came a voice, faint, ragged, glitching between frequencies. Eli's voice. "Don't let it mirror you." The words repeated, distorted and layered, like echoes overlapping through a digital tunnel. "Don't let it mirror. You don't let it mirror. You don't let it mirror you." I slammed my headphones off, but the sound didn't stop. It was coming from the speakers now. I tried to close the app. Nothing. The taskbar froze. The cursor jittered across the screen on its own. A new channel appeared at the bottom of the list. Mirror. The icon beside it was different. A small, hollow circle that pulsed like a lens flare. Before I could even click it, the screen changed. Discord minimized itself, revealing my desktop. Only it wasn't my desktop. It was a live feed of me from the same angle as my webcam, except my webcam's indicator light wasn't on. The stream was crystal clear, showing me sitting exactly where I was, eyes wide, breath shallow. Then the feed glitched. My reflection on screen smiled. I didn't. Every few seconds, the frame duplicated, smaller windows popping up across the screen, each reflecting slightly different versions of me. One blinked when I didn't. One leaned closer to the camera. One mouthed words I couldn't hear. I grabbed the webcam and yanked the cord out. The stream didn't stop. In the feed, my on-screen reflection slowly stood up, but I was still sitting down. Then it leaned closer, its lips moving again, too faint to hear. I turned the volume up, praying for silence. Instead, Eli's distorted voice whispered through the speakers. "Don't let it mirror you." The image flickered. For a second, every me in every window turned their heads in perfect sync, not toward me, but toward something behind my camera. I couldn't breathe. My hand was shaking so badly the mouse slipped. The stream froze mid-frame, a distorted version of my own face, eyes pitch black, mouth open like it was screaming. Then everything went dark. Monitor off, power gone, silence. I exhaled, thought it was over, but then I heard it again from across the room. The faint bloop of a Discord notification. I looked at my phone. It had turned on by itself. Discord open, same account, same server. A single unread message in mirror. It wasn't text this time. It was a voice memo. I pressed play, and what came through wasn't Eli. It was me, my voice whispering, "You can't turn it off." The message ended with static, and then, faintly, the sound of typing. A new notification popped up at the top of my phone. New device connected. Mirror display, EXE. Then the screen turned black, showing my reflection again, smiling. And for the first time, it blinked after I did. By the next morning, my computer was already on. Not booting, not waking from sleep. Just on, humming faintly, monitor dark, fan whispering like something breathing through plastic lungs. I told myself I'd unplug it and throw the whole thing out, but I couldn't. Some part of me needed to know what it would do next. When I finally moved the mouse, the screen blinked awake. No desktop, no icons, just a black window, command prompt open on its own. It wasn't waiting for input. It was typing. See /users, /username, app data Discord /0, data mirrors Then it stopped. I stared. The cursor blinked, steady and patient. I copied the path and pasted it into the file explorer. Half hopping, it wouldn't work. It did. Inside that directory was a single folder called. When I opened it, my breath caught in my throat. Hundreds of images, each one named in a format like timestamp, PNG. But the timestamps didn't make sense. Some were dated from years before I ever bought this computer. The first photo stopped me cold. It was me, sitting at my desk, wearing the same shirt I had on right now, eyes locked on the screen, expression blank. The second, me again, asleep in bed, the faint glow of the monitor light across my face. The third, a grainy image of me staring directly into the camera. Only I don't remember taking any of them. The angles were impossible. Some from behind me, others from the corner of the room where no camera existed. I checked the metadata. Each image had a source tag. Not my webcam, not my phone. Application, Discord EXE. I deleted them all. Every single one. Shift plus delete. They were gone until I reopened Discord. Then the folder reappeared full again. Except now, every image had a new timestamp. The latest was only seconds old, and in it, I wasn't looking at the camera anymore. I was looking slightly above it, at something behind the screen. I tried pulling the Ethernet cable, turning off the router, even uninstalling Discord again. But every time I did, that folder came back deeper, nested inside a new layer of directories. See /users username app data Discord /0 data backslash mirrors backslash 0 backslash 0 backslash 0. Each new level added hundreds more images. Some were duplicates, but others were darker, blurred, distorted like motion-captured nightmares. In a few, my eyes looked wrong, milky, unfocused, or reflecting light from somewhere that didn't exist. At one point, I swear I saw a shadow standing behind me in one of the pictures. When I looked over my shoulder, the room was empty. I slammed the laptop shut. That's when the sound started. Not from the computer, from the inside of it. Like a faint, rhythmic tapping. Like something inside the machine was trying to get out. I opened the lid again. The desktop loaded automatically, Discord running in full screen. The server had changed. Only one channel now, data. Inside, a message was already there, from the system account that had no username, no ID, no timestamp. You're feeding it. Before I could respond, files began uploading on their own. The same directory path appeared in the chat, one photo after another flashing by as if being sent to the server. Hundreds of them, then thousands. Every picture from my folder. When the uploads finished, the screen went still. Then the text changed again. Deletion isn't escape. Erasure feeds the mirror. I felt my pulse hammering in my neck. I pulled the plug from the wall, but the laptop didn't shut off. It stayed on, running cold. One final file uploaded slower than the rest. The name made my stomach twist. Endlog.txt. I opened it. Just one line inside. You're next to be hosted. As soon as I read it, the screen glitched, text splitting. The words hosted and host alternating back and forth. Letters melting into static until the whole message faded into black. Then my webcam light turned on again. And for a moment, just a second, I saw my own reflection in the black screen. Except it blinked first. I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't delete it. Couldn't hide it. Every time I tried to tell someone privately, my messages corrupted. My screenshots erased themselves. So I wrote it here, on Reddit. Title: We joined a Discord server that shouldn't exist. I posted everything, the screenshots, the folder paths, the messages, even this ending. I told myself that if it was public, if people saw it, maybe it would lose its hold. Maybe the mirror needed secrecy to feed. For a few hours, it worked. The post exploded. Front page of r/Creepypasta. Cross-posted to RARG. Even trending on X comments poured in, half calling it fake, half swearing they'd seen the same server before. Someone wrote, "Bro, this reads too real." Another replied, "The invite in the post works. It really takes you somewhere." But I never put an invite link in. Not anywhere. By midnight, my inbox was full of screenshots. Users claiming the link appeared automatically in my story, right under the first paragraph. They said it looked exactly like this. Discord GG/0. By morning, the post was gone. No mod log, no archive, just the error. Post removed. User no longer active. My account was locked. When I tried to sign in, Reddit told me I didn't exist. And yet, the story kept spreading, uploaded word for word on new accounts. Identical formatting, same timestamps, even the same typos. Every time someone shared it, the last line changed slightly. At first, it ended with, "Don't click it." Then, "You've already clicked it." Now, when I read it on other sites, the final line looks different again. It says, "Check your Discord. If you see in your DMs, don't click it." So if you're reading this right now, and you hear that little notification sound, that soft bloop in your headset, don't look, don't check who sent it, because it's already typing. Audio transcript recovered from corrupted Reddit backup file. Playback begins. 000002. Soft static. Mechanical hum. Automated voice. User narrator online status. Integrated. 000007. Pause. Data flicker. Sound of keys typing faintly in the background. Automated voice. Continued. Replication complete. Mirrors stabilized. Host connection active. 000015. Distorted whispering enters, overlapping the machine tone. WHISPERS. Layered human. We're all online now. 000020. Glitching audio. The robotic voice repeats with increasing distortion. User online, user online, user online. 000026. One voice cuts through the static. Familiar human. Narrator faint, almost pleading. "I told you not to click it." 000030. System tone. Connection established. Then silence. A few seconds later, a faint Discord notification sound echoes once, bloop, followed by a text-to-speech message, so soft it almost blends with the static. New user detected. You. End of transmission.